Okay, guys, so I pulled a little bit of a sneaky. I was trying to, like, figure out how to shift up this team around. I took out the Spectrier, put in Toxapex, replaced Chansey with Blissey, and also, I think I need to keep the Togekiss. As much as I would like a 6-tank composition, 1 taunt would make the game pretty difficult. So, with the Togekiss, at least that's just kind of like potential reverse sweep if we need it kind of momentum. But, I mean, we lead Regidrago because that's working out pretty well, and we just kind of need to react to the rest of the team. The reason why Toxapex is here is to make them fire adverse. That way they don't bring it, and then Klefki doesn't have to worry about those shenanigans. So that's kind of cool. I mean, if we have like Light Screen and a Calm Mind, I don't think the Naganadel is too much of a problem. And then depending on like where the opponent takes off, could get weird. But again, like Reflect Blissey also sounds really good for us. And we know that like Toxapex doesn't care about the damage from Landorus a lot of the time. It's like Landorus is actually just not that crazy of a Pokemon. Rhyperior is problematic. Aggron's potentially problematic. I think Blissey might be the safe one here. Like, Blissey with a Reflect and then a Defense Curl setup doesn't die to physical anymore. The biggest problem is going to be Cresselia, though. Like, Cresselia could probably blow us up on stored power. Unless it's +6 stuff. Cresselia has no damage, actually. It has very low base. But we're not unaware, so going to still feel the full force of that +6. And it's Rhyperior. I want to do this backwards, but I don't know if that's actually the play. Like, if I go Light Screen Reflect, we actually get more turns with the Rhyperior not being a threat to us. But I don't know if we died to 2 Earthquakes. We shouldn't die to 2 Earthquakes, but Rhyperior is kind of a nutty Pokemon. Klefki's gonna feel some pain. See, there is one problem with Regidrago. It's not a good sacrifice Pokemon. I saw people saying, why don't you use Explosion? The problem with Explosion is that I might need Regidrago later in the battle in some situations, and I just don't agree with, like, Sac Explosion. I feel like it puts you way far behind for no reason, in a way. And someone said, like, oh, it gives you more turns of Light Screen Reflect. Actually doesn't, because the turn I'm exploding is the turn I'm switching regardless, so it's the same. So that's why I don't really see it as too much of a thing. However, with this, we can protect through return of this Dynamax, and then the game gets a bit more interesting. And then, like, messes up our Reflect Light Screen timers, but we're actually faster. So actually, yeah, I should have just Light Screen, and then I could play through that in a really interesting way. But stalling this guy out is probably going to be a good thing regardless. So he's getting the Rock Fall, that gives him special defense. We take no damage. We're about to protect and take even less damage. And then there goes his Dynamax. It leaves us with less turns of Reflect, but to a degree, not the worst thing. Yeah, no reason to not protect it. We go for the double Scum Protect because we can actually get away with that as well. And if it doesn't happen, then fine. I mean, this is one reason why I'm running Regidrago like this, is to completely nullify potential Dynamaxes from the opponent. Like, they might as well, like, the text might as well just said, Regidrago somehow fully protected itself and didn't get hurt. Like, the opponent's got nothing here. And I could show the rest, and that might scare him out of his Rhyperior into a Pokemon that's more friendly for the Klefki or the Blissey. And if that's the case, then it gets silly. But he's just spamming Rock Balls. Should have done Quake for specials. I don't know. Like, cool. I can actually rest here, and then the game gets hilarious. And we still have a couple of... Actually, I can protect here, and then rest, and then wake up and reset my Reflect. Or I can also just rest and then protect when I need to wake up. Nah, protect here. Let's have some fun. Let's experiment with what this Regidrago can actually do. Like, if I was actually timer scumming, I feel like this Regidrago would be a viable Pokemon. Because, like, this is just, like, you slow play the hell out of it. And if I took, you know, we'd already be so many turns out, so many minutes out of this battle, and I just rest, he has no Dynamax. It wouldn't take much for me to actually, like, then switch or wait for him to switch, go into a better Pokemon, chip 5 damage, stall on the Blissey, and then that's a time win. That's why time scumming is not okay. And he's resorting to the Rock Blast. dank. Really, really did it. The sandstorm was actually chipping me for more than anything. So, just keep the button on reflect, I guess. And then we'll have to like kind of protect and light screen again. See, that's the problem. Like, you can get really weird off tempos with these. I think I explored that in the last video, or not the last video, the one before that. When I first used Regidrago, I'm like, oh, it might be a little off tempo, but that's not the end of the world. Especially if I like choose to go into Blissey or something. There's the ice punch. Okay. Ice punch, same damage as earthquake. So. I actually think that Blissey is the play here. Yeah, because then we'll have like less light screen, so we might as well bring in the special tank Pokemon. Cool. Oh, I thought that was gonna be the wear off. All right, so now we protect, reset the reflect. It's hard to like keep track of the exact 8 turns, but I mean, like this is actually stall. Like if we wanted to, we could time out on almost this Regi exclusively, and then just find the little extra we need with the Blissey. There's the reflect going. Reset it. Manual switch the Blissey, because it actually won't matter. And then defense curl, because we're faster. So then we defense curl, take the hit, heal, 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 and then Blissey is fine. It's like it's kind of crazy how this scales when you put the numbers into consideration. So now we go into Blissey. And like yeah, like say you're Blissey, you don't take physical hits, you get 1 shot. Well, reflect turns that 1 shot into a 2-hit KO. And if it wasn't a 1-shot, then it looks even better. Rhyperior is only going to do double that damage. So actually, wow, like, what is this, a Soul Vest or something? Like, I don't know, the numbers don't really feel correct here, but that's fine. Defense curl. And then Calm Mind. Like, we actually don't need to do anything else here. So this also sets up for the Blissey sweep really well, too. This Regidrago is filthy. Did you ever imagine a day when you see Blissey taking so little damage? Like, damn. Crit always is the problem, but still. Did he have any special threat? I wasn't really... Yeah, Naganadel. So Naganadels nasty plot's kind of nasty. Could go for status, I guess. Alright, you do you, my dude. Could be a weakness policy or assault vest. Of course I'm the unluckiest battler, though, and I get the insta paralysis. Like, sure. It only matters if it matters, but I mean, not ideal. Actually, I want this extra defense curl. That way, when reflect wears off, like, we take no damage from this guy no matter what. Waiting for crit, too. If we get crit, we go back into Regidrago, reflect, and then we try to do the same thing on Klefki, and there's no way he gets the 1 in 24 twice in a battle. This makes me slower than him. That actually, like, sucks. That sucks more than it has any right to suck. He paralyzed me on the Thunder Punch first go. Before I completed setup. Like, yeah, at the end of setup, fine. You earned it. Now just throw in the kitchen sink, though. You don't get to double paralyze me. How weird would that be? Like, if you would inflict the status, it would actually just kind of like count that again. So I was like, yeah, the 10% chance that would trigger paralysis actually causes full paralysis. After nerf paralysis, I think that's actually something that could happen. Like, it sounds absurd, I know. But hear me out. Because, like, yeah, like, they nerfed it to where now Thunder Wave can actually miss, and paralysis is only half speed instead of a quarter speed. Or, like, they're dropped to half speed instead of dropped to a quarter speed. So, I mean, in response to that, like, not, like, non-Thunder Wave, like, just spamming Thunder Wave and then having them just, like, get full paralysis. Now, it's not acceptable. But, like, if Discharge would paralyze, but they're already paralyzed, then it's just full paralysis forces them or something. I guess I could probably break Zap Cannon in a weird way. You can actually bring that to 100% accuracy. You also get 100% flint or paralysis. I don't think he ran out of earthquakes on my Regidrago. Alright, so we got that. Got some Calm Minds. Let's get that extra defense curl now that our Reflect has worn off. This battle's just going to take long. Like, that's what I hate most about being unlucky, is that it only causes the battle to last longer than it should. See? Like, that just eats up a turn. That eats up animation. That actually puts me at risk of getting timer stalled now. For really no reason. And now we have to, like, see, now we lost a couple of defense curl opportunities. So I'm trying to speed up the game. I'm trying to win. But his RNG shenanigans is what's stalling the game. But yeah, Blissey's a really weird Pokemon. Like, I feel like I found the perfect EV spread on it. And that makes it to where, like, it survives physical hits more than it should. Like, you know, you just see a Blissey, it's like, well, any physical hit's gonna kill it. Not true. Like, sometimes I just take, you know, half before defense curl, and then after defense curl, I'm fine. Or even, like, I'll take a third only. It's like, wait, that's a 3-hit KO on a Blissey? As a physical hit? What? Now, I still have my Dynamax, and worst case scenario, I need to, like, just Dynamax and get those last turns in so we get the health advantage. Like, Regidrago's still alive. We knock out one Pokemon, we win. Even if he starts timer stalling, like he is now. See, guys? We got problems. And it's all because I'm unlucky. Like, how many paralysis now? I know I got away with not getting full paralyzed for a bit, but we've had like 4 out of the last 6 or 7 turns. I can't get any stats. And I know I just talked about, like, oh, that'd be cool if they introduced a feature where you could, like, stack paralysis. Yeah, if you played for that, it'd be cool. And it only adds a 10% chance of Thunder Punch, so it really wouldn't change how unlucky I'm being. I think I survived a crit pretty well, which is also nice. 3 Calm Minds, I heal, and then I Dynamax, and I just try to get that KO. But I think at the at the 3-minute warning, it might almost be too late. However, I do have the clock up. This battle's only been going on for like 10 minutes because I'm recording, so I can at least see the time. So, when there's like 5 minutes left, we might need to take more action, depending on how unlucky we get. I just hate having to play around the clock. Like this. It's so annoying. Like, we win. We have everything that makes for a win condition. Come on! That's unacceptable, and everyone watching this battle knows it! And then, like, you watch my live streams, it's like, I start the game and get, like, insta-crit and lose. Or, like, insta-status and lose. I am the unluckiest Pokemon battle, and I don't know how it happens like this. See, now I want to heal to be safe, because, like, I can get full paralyzed, I can get crit, I could have really bad stuff just kind of hacks me out. And if I Dynamax, I want to be at full health, that way I'm getting the most out of everything I've got, so. Now we lose an extra turn because of all the paralysis we've eaten. I'm, like, not even trying to PP stall this guy, but eventually I guess I'll run out of PP because I'm actually not using any of my own. I'm just, like, so worried about a weakness policy, though. Like, that's what kills me here. Like, if I Dynamax, pop a weakness policy, get paralyzed twice, and then we lose. Cool. Fun game. I might as well not be able to just harp on that garbage. Around +3, it's not going to KO, but again, we've gotten so unlucky that we kind of have to, like, do things now. Like, 2 of those paralysis don't happen, which is probably still lucky for him, like, under odds for me or whatever, or over odds. I don't know. It's like when you say the shiny rate increases or the shiny odds increase, but you actually mean it's easier to get shiny Pokemon. Language is weird. It's all about implications. So, if I was up, you know, 1 more Calm Mind, that's big. It might make the damage change here, or it might just be 2 Calm Minds or an extra defense curl for safety. See, 2 Calm Minds changes it. Cool. Thanks, game. But now all we need is this KO, and then, like, we're fine. Because we still have Regidrago alive, and this game's weird. So, that is one thing I like about this game. Or, like, one thing I like about how I express myself in the game. Like, people wonder, like, hey, or people not wonder. People keep asking me, how do I get better at Pokemon? Knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is everything. Knowledge into skill expression, into development is how Pokemon works. So, you gotta watch all these videos. Like some people, like if you watch this video and you're like, this is boring, you're bad, you're doing X, well then you're bad at Pokemon. Objectively at that point, because you're refusing to soak in knowledge and understand a lot of the nuances of how the game works and all these interactions and all the fun stuff that's going on right now. Might not look fun, a win's a win though. Through sheer adversity. So I mean, like, anyone else could apply this and be successful. More successful than me, because I'm just unlucky. So up with Rhyperior, kinda doesn't matter. What's Rhyperior got up its sleeve? Can't really heavy slam me at this rate. I might just defense curl immediately, depending on this damage. Damage is not going to be good. But we already got her up on the Regidrago, so now we just vibe. And that's the cancel. So yeah, now he realized, like, there's absolutely no way he can come back from me. He was trying to get that soft timer stall, and, like, somehow I'd get paralyzed for the next 10 turns, and then we lose, but at least that didn't happen. But yeah, like, this is what I mean. It's all about, like, knowledge and game understanding and stuff, and win conditions, and we figured it out. Can I get to see his team? Nah. Alright. Fine, we'll do one more. Hopefully I don't get blown out. I said I probably wasn't bringing Toxapex, but I feel like we kind of need to bring Toxapex because of the Cinderace. I don't even know what Thundurus is up to. Like, everything I've seen is physical, and because people share battle teams, there's, like, no creativity anymore. Like, you're going to effectively see the same Pokemon or slight variations every time. It's not like half are physical, half are special, or anything like that. It's like, no, like, 90% are physical for no discernible reason, so like, that's problematic for the Toxapex to a degree, but Reflect makes it to where I'm not weak anymore, and I can still stockpile against it. So, I mean, it's effectively the same Pokemon. Blissey, if I don't see any special here, there's kind of no point of running the Blissey. Clefable might be needed for the Suicune, though, so we're going to run that. And also, Clefable kind of doesn't care about a lot of his other setup as well, so that's cool. Like, yeah, if it's Calm Mind, Crocoon shenanigans, then we just +6 on the Clefable, but he could also Sheer Cold, and then we lose. And then we get blown out, which is also what I didn't want to happen. So, going to see how this goes. Hopefully, it's just Regidrago enables, and then GG, as we've seen. Dank. Reflect. Oh, I could Protect. Actually, yo. I actually didn't even consider that on the Regidrago, because I've just been so default to Protect, not Protect, whatever. Or not, just Light Screen Reflect. But yeah, I could actually Protect that Scout. I'm pretty sure the physical ones are probably still running Volt Switch. Like Volt Switch, Wild Charge, Superpower, Fly? I think that's what they're doing. It's stupid, but I guess it works. I guess it doesn't, because that doesn't sound like it could work. And he's got Suicune, so I Reflect. And let's see what he goes for. I'm gonna Light Screen, because, like, you need Calm Mind, Scald. Rest Sleep Talk is kind of like the classic. But he just went for the Ice Beam. We tanky. Gonna go Toxapex. And the reason being is I can Toxic the Suicune. Hopefully if it has Sheer Cold, it doesn't have Rest. And then we can see what he's doing. If it is Sheer Cold, we just lose. We got Light Screen Reflect. I'm gonna make him scared here. Hopefully less than I'm getting scared. Or maybe it enables some shenanigans. Like, the Toxic ticks so hard, he misses like 2 Sheer Colds. We Dynamax Clefable after 2 Calm Minds, and we can KO Suicune. If not, he switches on Landorus and it's dead. Air Slash. Okay, so I guess no one's running Calm Mind Suicune anymore. Sweet! And there's no Sheer Cold. Sweet! I think I just win. So, yeah, Regidrago's a really safe lead. I talked about why I like it more than Prankster Pokemon, is because, like, Prankster, you know, they can also get blown up. I feel like they don't give you as much variability in what you can do with them, to a degree. Like, I just know, like, Regidrago's gonna sit in there and not die, and get me at least 1 screen or dual screens, and then I'm set. Alright, there's the Thundurus. We still got screens, I want to stockpile again just to make sure we can figure out what this Pokemon's doing. And we got screens for a while. Like, yeah, I don't like having to always sacrifice Pokemon. I talked about with, like, the explosion. So, Reflect Light Screen. Yeah, let's go stockpile here. And we can discern physical or not, then we can Scald. And try to get that burn. Oh. Taunt Volt Switch. Has to be special, then. Well, we got our stockpile already, so, I mean, we just Scalded, and then he's not going to have a good day. Thunder Wave. Oh, it's actually status. Wow. Then what does he expect to do? He can't nasty plot me and just air slash Volt Switch. I actually, like, survived through all of his taunt shenanigans, and I'm hurting him significantly at this point. And we still have Regenerator. So, I mean, like, in theory, depending on... Nah, Suicune still hurts. Like, I was like, we can go back into Regidrago and reset screens. But now he Volt switched out. That's a decent hit, but... Like, what's he going to go into? Please be a physical attacker and get burned. And then my taunt wears off, and I heal, and then I get another stockpile, and then he does less to me the next time around. It's his Poison Suicune. What's he going to do with that? Not much. Now, if it does show rest at any point, we need to go into Clefable and then pray. Yeah, we stockpile. And the reason why we need to do that is because then we're actually down on hit points against his team, and then we lose the time. Like, he accomplished nothing. Like, now I'm just tankier. And I'm still going to recover his taunt because it only... Actually, I don't even need to recover. I can just stockpile again because... Like, okay, you taunt me. I'm getting all my health back. Oh, that was actually through Light Screen. If I Dynamax this on the taunt, that's actually pretty big. I'm just worried, like, yeah, then he actually just switches out and then Suicune again, and then we got shenanigans. So, we just Scald him, I guess. Yeah, he just went for the Thunderbolt. Volt Switch Thunderbolt, really? Okay, that hurts. We got the Scald. Regidrago's actually a lot healthier than I thought. That took more damage off that Suicune. That was in yellow. This taunt's actually ruining my entire team. I didn't respect the taunt, because I haven't seen taunt, have I? Maybe once. But, like, all these guys are, like, physical and weird. Oh, the full paralysis sucks. Full paralysis on Thunderbolt. We're just unlucky, it seems. Yeah, this is going to turn into a weird one. I want to protect, but that just kind of, like, opens me up to bad things. Alright, it's just taunt. Damn. Trying to, like, calculate what we can do here. I'm gonna bring Clefable. I'm immediately Dynamaxing, and hopefully the Starfall can take him out. Starfall should stop taunt. Can we be real for a second? I feel like Starfall should stop taunt. Just saying. Mindstorm doesn't really do... Wait. Mindstorm would stop Prankster taunt. Or I could just kill him. He did a lot of damage from Toxapex. I could probably just, like, do the math. Let's see what happens here. What? I'm Clefable. Why are you not taunting me? Oh boy. Then why Suicune? Makes the game a little weird for me, but that at least gives me the opportunity to like get a protect in there. And then I still have my anti-priority up. So Psychic Train's at least going to make it to where he can't taunt me when he comes back in, I guess. I don't know, guys. This game's too weird for me. Good damage. We're gonna see what the Suicune does. Like, I want to put some offense pressure on him. But I also don't want to take too much. Because, like, I'm kind of vulnerable right now. Ooh, Citrus Berry. What does this thing want to do then? I saw the air slash, so I'm like, Dynamax? Airstream? It's not, let's not use Moonlight Max Guards. That's kind of like the worst thing I could do. Back-to-back Max Guard is about as effective as anything, and it is a Calm Mind. Oh. That's really good for us. Like, he can pretend it's not, and it's helping him, but I think that's really good for us. Might as well Mind Storm then, because it's going to be bonus damage, and he's probably going to Calm Mind again. Yeah. So this got us through that problem. It still means we are taunt susceptible, but we can like kill him, and then there's nothing left to worry about, hopefully. We can get some Calm Minds before taunt becomes an issue. Yeah, like he's gonna rest, I guess. Air Slash? No, Ice Beam Air Slash. Where's his water type? He's just dying to poison. What's happening? Is he going to do like his big damage that's it's gonna hurt. Yeah, just Scald. I thought that was gonna hurt a lot more. Because I'm not special defense invested, but I guess if you're full tank Suicune, yeah, it's not gonna be too good for you. So now, we have one more turn of the terrain. Want to Calm Mind it. Oh, it's Cinderace though. Ooh. That's spicy to me. I want to just Moonlight so I get that Keyberry activation. Just kind of stay alive. Because he has to Dynamax now. Like, he's going to go all in here. Now, I don't know what the damage calculation is on a Pyro Ball Life Orb onto a 70% Clefable. Probably not good. We might just get swept out anyways. I'm full hit point defense. We take hits, but I don't think we take those big hits. Except it's not Pyro Ball, or not like the Fireball. It's not G-Max, but it's still gonna hurt. Flare also actually is very interesting interaction. I think we survived the Fireball then. Max Flare is what, 130 and Fireball is 180, and you probably get a little bit extra out of that. So it's Keyberry into Sun, but we also get full heals off of it because it is Sun. Actually, it's not 130, it's 140 on that. It'd have to be. So Weirdness disappears, that's okay. All we can do is heal. Like, yeah, now he's stacking Flare, but he actually gave me the Sun to heal through it, which is wild. I respect the Flare, because it gives you that permanent damage, and then your Pyro Ball still does damage outside of the Dynamax. And there's the Desperation Max Knuckle that does nothing to my unaware Pokemon. Fireball is like almost as much damage, so like I just need to keep healing through it, to be honest. It's gonna be bad for PP, but I want the Sunlight gone. Or he just hands me the game. Like, does he think he's burning Moonlight PP? Because, like, okay, he hits me with Fireball and then I Moonlight, and it's kind of the same effect. But with this, I'm guaranteed to call mine. I'm just going to heal again, and then I know I'm guaranteed to call mine, and I'm healing again. Etc. Rinse, repeat. Tries to chain this into a Pyro Ball, then yeah, we're okay still. Because now he has no damage. He's lost an insane amount of damage. It's not 50%, it's not 140, so... And it's not stab, so that even gets crazier. So I think we're in the realm of surviving 2 of those, but it's kind of sketchy. Let's go Moonlight again. Like, Pyro Ball can miss at some point. Oh, wow, that... I thought I did more damage. I thought it was threatening to hit KO-ish, maybe, but not at all, so... Now we just call mine, Moonlight, get him on stored power. Like, this seems pretty standard and straightforward from here. No, I'm already set up enough, and you're already showing that taunt, so I'm not worried. Cool. Yeah, I don't even know what to make of this, because, like, the only reason I didn't bring Blissey is because I've only seen that Pokemon run physical. So I'm like, oh man, how could it have gone wrong? Well, it could have gone wrong if that was a Dynamax Life Orb, or not Gigantamax Life Orb Cinderace. That could have made it very bad. Life Orb means we actually just, like, Moonlight through everything, so I think we still survived the Life Orb this one, barely. And then the numbers also kind of get skewed. But now we are taunted, so we just have to hit him with 2 stored powers and win. And we know we survived that from the Fireball, as long as we don't get crit. This might just KO. Minus Sash. That's what he's got. I don't know how much more common Sash is now, because insane the meta's gotten. Like, Sash Cinderace to kind of save the game, maybe. But I mean, like, Sash doesn't make any sense to me if you have Bounce, because then you want to Airstream be faster and have Sash not matter. I don't know, but yeah, stored power KOs at this range. Cool, good to know. Cinderace is frail. We already knew that. And if he had Life Orb, he'd just be killing himself sooner, and then I don't even need those extra Calm Minds. We just hit him out at like a +1 Moonblast, and it's fine. So it all comes down to if we survive, which is a maybe. But it wouldn't matter if we had Toxapex and it was a weird, like, I don't know. Thundurus is weird. We got it. Calcium. Cool. Let's see his team. Weakness Policy Delmise. That actually sounds like it slaps, to be honest. Like, please. Max hit points, max attack. I'm like, close enough. Like, the meme is this another Vaporeon? I feel like running Delmise as another Vaporeon is the strat that's been hiding there all along. Weakness Policy or Life Orb. Like, Life Orb Delmise. Max hit points, max defense. One shot an entire team in 3 turns. Cool. Oh, I accidentally hit B instead of saying it. Rip. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.